What's up guys, Steve Brayton here. I'm excited as shit to be back and do this with you guys. I'm going to be doing a weekly video every single week. You're going to see a video uploaded to this channel sharing with you guys my results, a tip of what I'm doing to get those results. So I am excited to get back to my old results. Don't just miss being shredded. What I really miss is how I felt when I was shredded. The guy I was, and just, I was so much more positive, and just the energy I had. I miss all that shit. The abs and everything is great and being shredded, but damn it, how you feel when you're in that good a shape is what I'm after. Let's do this shit.
Hey, I'm on top, really I'm on top. Yeah, whole crew on top, really we on top. Wake up every morning with drive, been on the grind, know I had to survive, we had to win. Started from the dirt and the rubble, I had to be the needle that was popping your bubble, letting the air out, walking with a clear route. How we gon' rise today? I'm making mine today, go make yours. Double back and flip the proceeds. Last year on the corner sipping OE, had to get off the block. Best friend smoking rock, best man called the cops. Rose from the city that never sleeps, it's the melting pot. I came through with purpose, I never question if it's worth it, homie. I'm on top, really we on top. I'm on top, see me, I'm on top. We on top, whole crew on top. I can't stop. I'm on top, see me, I'm on top. I'm on top, I'm on top, whole crew on top. Really, I'm on top. I never stop. Born from the belly of the beast, from the streets, had to make it out.
Alright, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is my goal. My goal is to really see what I can do in a month. Right now, it is currently the end of the last week in February. I can't remember what the date is, I just blanked, but whatever. You guys know. I start Body Beast on Monday. Of course, I'm doing Body Beast, always have been doing Body Beast. But I'm starting a fresh round on Monday because it just feels right because I'm just coming back onto YouTube. I was just finishing week 3 of Body Beast, but I think it just makes sense to start a fresh round. So if you guys want to join me and start Body Beast over starting Monday with me and then watch these videos as you go, that might be a good thing for you to do. You know, it's going to help you get through the program because you're going to see my results and you're going to be using my tips, right? That I'm going to be sharing in every video. It's not a bad idea. So I would recommend that. If you're not up for joining our team, Team Beast Haven, that's definitely something that I would recommend. If you guys do want to join Team Beast Haven, of course, you can do this with me one-on-one and with me and my team. I mean, obviously, that door, you guys know, that door is always open, teambeasthaven.com. But if not, that's totally cool. Just keep following these videos. Every single week, I'm going to be doing a video just talking about basically my results that I'm getting, sharing with you guys everything that I'm doing, and giving you guys the tip. It's like pretty amazing. So take advantage of this shit. Ask any questions below these videos, and yeah, take advantage of it. If you guys got questions too, feel free to email me at steve@ucfitness.com. I can answer some basic questions through there too, but definitely recommend asking the questions on YouTube just so other people can see what I have to say regarding any questions you might have. So yeah, here we go. So my goal is to be hopefully in the single digits when it comes to percentage of body fat by my birthday. April 4th is my birthday. I turned 36, over halfway to 40, so I just want to be as in good of shape as possible, just because, as you guys know, as you get older, time fucking flies, right? So, damn it. Really want to be in the best shape. Not to mention, my wife and I, as I mentioned in my last video that I posted last week, my wife and I were going through infertility. So, it's more important now than ever to really get my shit together and just get healthy because I always envision myself to be a fit dad. I don't want to have a dad bod. Oh my God. I don't want anything to do with that. Not just because looks wise or whatever, but like I said in the intro of this video, you know, I miss how I felt. I miss the guy I was when I was in really good shape. I'm not in bad shape now by any means, but I just want to feel good. And when I'm, you know, my wife gets pregnant hopefully soon, Who knows? We'll see. I'll give you guys some updates as we go through this journey with our infertility. We did our first round of IUI like a few days ago, Wednesday. So yeah, now it's just a waiting game. Now we gotta wait for 2 weeks, and then she's gonna take another pregnancy test, and we'll see what happens. I could be a dad in 2 weeks. That's freaking crazy. I can't even imagine. That's so weird to think about. I'm sure you guys can relate to that shit. You know, just calling yourself a dad for the first time is really weird. But yeah, it's gonna be very strange, but very exciting too, of course. But yeah, now more than ever, it's really important for me to just get my shit together and just get in shape. So I'm excited to really get some awesome, serious results. So yeah, so that's my goal. I want to be in the single digits by the time I hit 36, April 4th. So I got basically a month to shave off about, I would say, if I were to guess, I would say about 4% body fat. But I'm going to see what kind of damage I can do. Again, my goal is to be in the single digits when it comes to percentage of body fat. But that's pretty aggressive, so we'll see what happens. We'll see how fast I can get this shit off. But yeah, so here's my results again. This is my midsection. This is what I got going on right now. Let's see if I can seriously shave this off ASAP. But yeah, so here's my measurements with my waist. That's where I'm at right now. So I will also be sharing that with you guys as well. Yeah, I'm gonna be as transparent as possible with you guys. So here's my my weight. And something I want to talk about too, if you guys are doing something to where you kind of want to track your progress, which I would definitely recommend that you do, don't go so much off the scale. I mean, I'm gonna be sharing my weight with you guys every week, only to basically say like, hey, your weight's gonna fluctuate. You know, that's why I don't recommend using the scale. I'm only doing the scale every week to show you why I don't recommend the scale. Because some weeks it's gonna go up in weight, some weeks I'm gonna go down in weight. So yeah, that's why I wanna share my weight with you guys every week. Because it is interesting, because some weeks, the weeks that I go up in weight, I might lose a half an inch or something like that, or not a half an inch, maybe a quarter inch or whatever, whatever in percentage body fat. You're gonna see all that stuff go down, but my weight sometimes might be either staying the same or go up. You just never know. The weight is like, it's all over. That's why I don't recommend the scale. I would recommend rating yourself maybe once a month, you know, at most. You know, it's really easy to go on the scale every day. Like say if you have a scale in the bathroom or whatever, to jump on that every day and then get disappointed and get in your own head. That's why I think, you know, the scale is good, of course, but you can also get too wrapped up in it too by, you know, weighing yourself every day and be like, oh man, and then feel like a failure if your weight goes up. You know, like you don't want that. You don't need to worry about your weight every day. That's ridiculous. You don't need to do that. So biggest recommendation would be to actually take that scale if you're having an issue with not wanting to weigh yourself every day, and take the scale and put it in the cupboard. Put it somewhere where it's not so easily accessible, like right next to the shower or something like that. You know, like then it's hard not to just step on it, you know, and just see where you're at. So my recommendation to you would be to get the scale off of the floor and put it in a cupboard somewhere. And then when you're ready to weigh yourself, like once a month, then take it out of the cupboard and weigh yourself. But the biggest thing you should be focusing on is your percentage of body fat, your measurements, how your clothes feel, how you feel in general, things like that. You will get results. If you're working out and you're eating clean, you're gonna get results. It's guaranteed. So you don't need to weigh yourself every single day. You just need to trust the process and not get in your own head and just worry about it so much. But yeah, so that's my goal. I kind of rambled on that a little bit, but another really important thing you guys have to keep in mind too, and what keeps me focused on like just getting results and how I'm able to just continuously move forward, is because you guys have to remember when you're shooting for a goal, if you have something come up, I talked about this in my last video, but if you have something come up, you know, and you're using that as a reason to stop or take a break or whatever, my biggest recommendation is to just get through that and work out anyways. Figure out what you got to do just to get in the gym anyways. Because guess what? If you quit and just like say right now is not a good time, you're gonna be back. You're gonna be back anyways to try to lose the weight because you're not gonna like how you feel. That's why you're here now, you know, right? So like you're gonna be back anyways, so why quit? You know, because the time that between when you quit and when you start again, you could have been in shape, you know, like there's no, why quit? So just keep going, you know, and figure out what you got to do, because even when that, whatever it is that you're dealing with stops, something else is going to come up, and it's going to be a continuous thing over and over and over again. So just do your best to just show up and treat your workouts sort of like a job, you know, like say if you work 8 to 4, you work 8 to 5, you know, come home and be present. Of course, you know, you're home, but at the same time, you're not home. So if you're, say, your family's home when you get home or whatever, you know, just kind of communicate with them, like, and just tell them, you know, like, when I get home, I'm going to work out, then we'll talk, you know, then I'll talk about the day or whatever. You just got to kind of fit it in your schedule, like, treat it like a job, you know, don't look at your workouts as sort of like an optional thing. Working out shouldn't be in the same category as a hobby. And a lot of people put working out is like a hobby thing, and it's not what it is. We're here to feel good, get in shape, be there for our family, be the best version of ourselves, for our family, for everybody, for your friends. Just, you're a better person, you're a more positive person when you're in shape. That's just what happens. That's how it works with everybody. You're gonna love it, I'm telling you right now. So you just gotta figure out your why too, you know, like you got to figure out like why you're doing this. You can't just be because you're shredded or you want to be shredded, you know, like that ain't going to get you in the gym after a long day's work. It's just not. So you got to figure that shit out too, you know. So this is really important stuff, and I wanted to start off by talking about this stuff because this is how I show up every day, because I get that question a lot. How do you stay so consistent? It's not because I have a shit ton of time, you guys. I work a lot of hours. I work a lot. Like 12 hours a day, you know, and it's not easy getting in here, you know, like for an example, when we did the IUI appointment, which was Wednesday, I got done, I took a half day, I got done with work at 8 o'clock, I had an appointment at 9 o'clock I had to be at, so I had to come home and be to the appointment, and then I had to be there by 9, so that was that, and then I came home, worked out, and then I had another appointment at 11, so I only had time to work out, so I actually had to go to the 11 o'clock appointment not showering, you know. Luckily, I didn't have to do anything really. I just had to be there pretty much for my wife, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. So yeah, I went there and then I showered when I got home, you know what I mean? Like, there's days you just gotta kind of like make it work, you know? Is it ideal to like have to like work out and then leave like kind of like not showered or whatever and go somewhere and then come back and shower? You know, it is ideal to work out, shower, and then go to the appointment, but it just didn't work out, you know, like that's just the way it is. You just got to make it work. You got to make the shit work, you guys. You got to fit it into your life, you know, like weekends are hard. You wake up, you got to fit it into your schedule, like your mornings, your routine, you know, like you take a shower every day, right? So you get up, you work out, you take a shower, you shave, and then you start your day. That's just kind of how you have to start looking at your life, you know, now. You know, it's just part of what you do now. Like, it's not like a hobby thing, like, oh man, I don't have time to, I gotta do this, this, and this. I don't have time to work out. Like, you should not be viewing it like that. You should be viewing it like, oh, well, if you can say that about not working out, then you should be able to, if it's that big of a deal, then you should be skipping a shower too. You should have it in the same category as like your daily maintenance of taking care of your body. It's just part of it, you know? So like if you're like taking a shower, obviously then it's important, and skipping a workout probably isn't such a bad idea. But it's how often do you skip taking a shower? Never, you know? So you have to put it in that same category in order to be like seriously consistent enough to where you can get results that you guys are gonna see me get. Like the mindset and everything that I'm sharing with you guys right now, this is the kind of shit you gotta like think about, and like how you gotta treat workouts. You can't treat workouts as like being an extra thing or whatever, or do when you have time, or, you know, it's just not gonna happen. You know, that's like what I talked about before in this video. Just shit's gonna happen. It's always gonna be waiting for you. Even when one thing's over, there's gonna be something else after that. You know, like working out should be part of your life and daily routine. It's just that simple. You know, like just because you can't see it, or, you know, you don't smell when you don't work out, doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like if you don't brush your teeth, if you don't shower, you know, obviously that's an issue. Nobody's gonna want to be around you, you know? But yeah, I mean, It should be part of your daily routine because working out is just as important as brushing your teeth, taking a shower. You're taking care of what's on the inside, your body, what's actually keeping you alive. It should be even more important than brushing your teeth or taking a shower, you know? You just got to treat it a little different. You got to view working out different. That's my main message to you guys in this video because seriously, you know, this stuff might not seem like such a big thing, but honestly, it is. You know, because what a lot of people do is they want to get in shape, they want to start their fitness journey and get shredded and whatever, but they can't switch their mindset with working out. So if you can't show up and just do the easy part, which is just working out, what's the fuck's the point in just trying to figure out food and count calories and doing all these fancy diets? Like, you have to work out. You have to work out. So to like talk about food and all that other stuff when you can't even show up in the gym every day is pointless. You know, so that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. That's what most people fail with, you know, because a lot of people sometimes they enter into the team and then, you know, they kind of fall off because something happened, you know, and I think that has a lot of reason to do with, you know, they're disconnecting with their why, you know, and why they're here, why they started this whole thing to begin with. You know, are you doing it to be in shape for your family? You know, stay focused on that stuff. You know, it's very, very important. So that's all I got for you guys in this video. So next week, I'm going to be sharing my results and what kind of results I got in my first week. The first week, what you're going to notice is the weights. I'm probably going to lose a significant amount of weight. I'm going to share with you guys what I'm going to do for what I did for a detox because I'm planning on doing a detox. So I'm planning on doing that. And I will share with you guys what kind of weight I lost, percentage of body fat again, measurements, all that good stuff is to come, so stay tuned. And remember, you guys can always join me right now if you want. You know, instead of having to wait for my videos, of course, you guys can always join me and just get on the team, Team Beast Haven. All you gotta do is go to my questionnaire, teambeasthaven.com, and fill out the questionnaire and watch the video that's above the questionnaire that should answer all your questions that you might have, because a lot of people are filling out the questionnaire and then, you know, hesitating about getting started. So definitely do not fill out the questionnaire if you're not ready to get started. So that's why I created that video that's actually going to be above the questionnaire now. So hopefully that answers a lot of questions so people aren't filling out the questionnaire and then deciding not to follow through, you know. So make sure to watch that video. And that's all I got for you guys. We'll see you next week. I'm ready to kick some ass. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Been way down, never vault. Came with the hands out, get them all. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string, you ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't ever going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on the way. Yeah.